Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. All set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the New York Yankees taking on New York. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now and getting to start. Patrick Thurston. What do you have on him, Siggy?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
And now the center fielder,
Leading off
Jacob
tonight
Young.
for the Yankees, the center fielder, Jacob Young.
And that's way high. And we're underway. Just missed. Fouled off down the right side. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Ground ball, could be two. There's one.
Got it.
Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And there's a ball. Thurston, 27 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch.
And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Jake Burger.
We all saw his hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
One ball.
And now it's Jake Burger to hit in the dirt, but kept close. Man at second.
Kelly let that change up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to a 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starter, Joey Cantillo.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
We go to the bottom of the first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jesse Pitts. And the first offering is not close. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You know, good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Seiya Suzuki will hit next. Swinging it well in the series so far. He's 5 for 9. That's a little high. 1-0.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And that's in for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
In the dirt.
2-2.
Pitts leads off second with nobody out. Fly ball center field. Young makes the catch, and there's one down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Corey.
Let's take a look at the lineup. It's Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Seager, the next to hit. Outside, Seager matched a homer in his last game. That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, no strikes. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And that's downstairs and outside. Olson launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing, a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases. His second home run of the series, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's singing. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a drive deep right field. And that gets down in the corner. O'Neill on his way to third. And he's got himself a triple.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Looking pretty good at the plate. He's 4 for 10 in the series. Just off the inside edge. Two outs. Swing and a foul out of play. That one misses. 2-1.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Runner at third, 2 away. Right through there for his strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Thurston back to work. Pajes with some nice slugging in his last game. 3 extra base hits. That one missed. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The other way. And out number 1 on the grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Colt Heath in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
No, that's a ball.
Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great. This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
Mayo.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now it's the rookie DH, Kobe Mayo. 2 for 10 in the series. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
No ball. One strike.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 down. Man at first, one away. That one not close. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
John Birdie at the plate. On to Rosario. And that is the third out of the inning. The Yanks leave one, and they're down 2-0. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Now it's the DH. Juan Valley. Ball one and a pitch inside. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly.
The third baseman, Chris Block.
Now the third baseman, Chris Block. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fly ball down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Next pitch is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Just misses. And the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. And I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. First pitch misses.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Bounce to the left side. Birdie fires over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Rafael Marchand.
Rafael Marchand.
Marchand with a couple of homers at his last game. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And that one is downstairs. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder Stephen Kwan.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees, Stephen Kwan. He's 0 for 1. That clips the corner. That one's in there, and that's strike 2. Just missed.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Pitts on at first, nobody out.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate, stay out of that double play.
Next offering is in for a strike. Out towards right center field. Young sizes this one up. He's got it. 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And here's Corey Seager to hit. Flied to right his first time. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Cantillo keeping him close. That one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. So Sieg suffers the strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate.
Now
2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're
baseman.
hoping for.
Yeah.
A bit of a mistake, and
Oh,
I'd say in a
sir.
very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here is Matt Olson. He's already homered in this game. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
Lined into right. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Nice line
Tyler.
drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
First and second, 2 outs. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. There's a strike. And a swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
The next pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So they strand a pair. On to inning number 4. The Falcons lead it 2-0. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Yankees,
Now
the
up to hit
shortstop,
Francisco Lindor.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, no waiting around right
Now
there.
batting,
He was ready
the
to
first
swing it
baseman,
on the first
Jake
pitch. Pretty tough for the infielders to
Berger.
do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And here is Jake Berger. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1. Berger, 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Runner at first with no outs here. Outside low. And the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, look at the stop. The feed for 1. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
And now Andy Pajes. 0 for 1 so far. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
So runner at second, 2 down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Colt Keith. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Tapped softly on the ground. Throw on to Olsen, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Salvador Perez.
Pitch is in there. 0-1.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of work.
And that's a fair ball down the right field line. And that's going to roll a while. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th. The relay to second.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So digging in, Juan Valley. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That one lifted to left. Juan heads after it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Block.
Here's the third baseman, Chris Block. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Yuki Matsui, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hoeing getting cranked up as well. That's whipped. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Never timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
2 on, 1 out. Ahmed Rosario now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Line drive, base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 3-zip. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Back-to-back singles. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
And stepping in is the speedy Jesse Pitts. And ball 1.
1-0.
Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. Block at third. Rosario at first. 1 gone. Way out front for strike 2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That missed by a lot. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one out to right. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Oh, right to the backstop. And that cost him a run as he scores easily.
Well, you'll take a run however you can get it. And right there, the wild pitch is what made that one happen. No need to wait around as a runner on a ball like that.
And now the lefty. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Oh, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Now pitching for the
New
Yankees.
pitcher for the Yankees, Joe
Number
Ross.
41.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Man on second, 2 down. Right side, Keith. On to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're headed to the 5th. The Falcons out front here, 4-0. We go to the top of the 5th. Now up as the Yankees DH, Kobe Mayo. Thurston back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. A little bit high, and the count is 1-2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Suzuki hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, John.
And stepping in for the Yankees, John Birdie. He's 0 for 1. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. And that's too high.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Swinging a foul straight back. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. And now the switch hitting catcher, Rafael Marchand. Went down on strikes his first time through. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Oh, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Good eye in that spot.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So the Yanks go in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Seager.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, these players putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here's Matt Olson.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits. 1 away from adding a comma to that total.
Tap foul at the plate. Here's the pitch to Olson. That misses. And the count even 1-1.
1-1.
That one at the knees for a strike.
1-2.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-zip.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat. Watch it go a long way. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Next to hit, Tyler O'Neill. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. This to third. Gets it to first. And O'Neill is retired.
Now batting, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
2 outs, bases empty. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And that's in for a strike. just missed. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And the lead is now 5-0. Sixth inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Young.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch is downstairs. And that is out of play. That one hit to right. Suzuki has a beat on it. Brings it in. One up, one down.
The batter, the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
And the batter now, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
On its way to the corner. And a foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's Francisco Lindor. On the ground to third. Oh, and it hits the base. And they get the out after the ricochet. And that'll do it. Down in order go the Yankees. It's 5-0. And we're back. And now the DH, Juan Valley. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Movement in the Yankees pen. Yuki Matsui appears to be getting loose. And a foul ball. Headed down the line. Pajes on the move. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
block with a homer in his last game. Oh, 1 now. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Oh, 2 now. Just misses with that one.
1 and 2.
And that's in the dirt. Liner caught it second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes the defender is there to make a play.
2 down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario. Headed towards the corner, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Jesse Pitts. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Man at second.
Ball 1.
Not even close there. And it's 2-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Out to center. Young under it. He's got it. And that is that. We go to the top of the 7th. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jake Berger.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
That one a little bit high. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Got him looking. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Andy Pajes will hit next. There's the strike at the knees. And foul ball. On the ground to third. Block. Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Colt Keith stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch misses.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
To the right side. Olsen steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Yanks held in check. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yuki Matsui.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Seiya Suzuki digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Seager batting with 1 down takes a strike.
Calling at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
1 down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
That's too low, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall, but foul. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Berger takes it himself, so it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
The first baseman, Matt Olsen.
And the batter now, Matt Olsen. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Swing it a foul straight back. And the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
That's out to center field. Young makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Drew Rasmussen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
In now is the Yankees DH, Kobe Mayo. On the inside corner for a strike. The 0-1. Inside, just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs. Stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now the third baseman, John Birdie. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Out to short. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The batter, the catcher, Rafael Marchand.
2 down, bases empty. Rafael Marchand stepping in now for the Yankees. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a strike on the outside edge. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Josh Winkowski preparing to come on if needed. Cano also getting ready. And the 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now pitching for
back
the
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brian Hoeing.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
O'Neal.
O'Neal, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Perez stands in now and watches strike 1. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Valley,
1-0.
the next to hit, takes ball one. To the right side. He takes it on his own. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Yennier Cano.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And now the center fielder, Jacob Young, 1 for 3. Inside corner for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Luke Weaver loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. King getting loose as well. Inside. And it's a ball and a strike.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Out to short. Seager tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Stephen Kwan stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses the zone. Ball 1. This one in the air. Block. Drops into the glove. Out. Number 2.
Now batting the shortstop, Francisco.
So they're down to their final out. And now it's Frankie Lindor. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
That's in there.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1 and 2. 1 strike away. Outside. The count now 2 and 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next pitch is outside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Put a pretty good
Wait.
jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jake Berger. First pitch just misses. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Pulls that one foul. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Ball 3. 3 balls. 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Yennier Cano is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Alex Lang comes on now. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now here is Andy Pajes.
And there's one thing on the minds of these fans, and that's the sweep.
Outside low, and that's ball 1.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Next one misses, and that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on, probably a challenge pitch coming.
Strike 1. And it remains 2-2. And that's down and away.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Hot shot to third. And that is the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us for the Game of the Week.